Where did you? What was the TLDW of that death segment?
I think that outside of Heroic, Ents, and Rooster, we don't know much about these teams where they will end up. Right on paper, Mouse is a little bit above others, but.
Oh, we know where they're going. It's going to be going straight towards that A site right now. Tabson going to get flashed back in, but Bro's gone forward. It's going to be trades going both ways. Woro able to find two more in the meanwhile. Sumdai Young able to get another, and that is a big pistol for Monte to be taken.
As progress continues, SDY on his crawl. Crimbo as well, ready to receive towards construction, and that's the flash to go. Friction, multiple angles, could get awkward, good from one. SDY, but Mantu nearly delivers the double dig. There's the trade, process pushing in. Still grounds for a disruptive round as Demka, whoa, Demka. Just making sure I didn't screw that booch on that one. One-on-one, Nate does well. Tabson to save him. Oh, it's a hard one. He saves him with the triple in the end. A clutch from Tabson. Second round force, a success.
Might see a force come straight back.
I think they were surprised how many guys are going to swing spools from CT, you know. They get through the one, here's another one, here's a third. And Tabson with a massive clutch in the end. Of course, Big with their utility, you know, it's going to play a factor. He's going to start throwing some utility mid so they can start creeping up A.
Smoke spam. And Bro will find it with the final bullet.
Yeah, Sitting feels a little hard done by, doesn't he, after so many whistling past his ear. Flash for set, process up, a reaggress from the CTs. We'd need a mad multi out of the AK. What have you got for us? Process nothing as two slip through the gap. Crimbo, he has that M4 as well. Attempting a second flash. There's info on the pressure, but they've lost Tabson in the process. A 2v1, or make it 3v1, excuse me. As Krasnow's getting that bomb down, they're set up to succeed here as Monte. They will take the lead, and there's a clutch is coming up. Crimbo, 2 of the 3 required. There was legs to that, recovers the Yorp. Elevator smoked as they take mid. This is lovely. Put this one in your team strap book. This is geeky.
Hello, Molly into Maze to stop that rotation.
And a smoke on top. This is cool. This is really cool, but still one back from Sin. Crimbo's held on to B. This all could be for naught. Mantu's got full sight line of the explosives. Woro's coming to try and bail him out. There's a re-smoke to try and take that control. Still really up for debate though. Big looking for their second.
Looking to connect onto anything there. They know that bomb and its location. Sin spraying, hoping, but the timing is too perfect with the 5-7 process. Surely locking it down from here. Woro unable to trade, almost gets away, and he will. Oh, Crimbo standing, delivering at Gen, and without the bomb in hand, 30 seconds, Demka. He's got to be praying to Gaben, but Gaben don't like him today. Crimbo locking it in, and Big will find their second.
He's forward of the smokes.
Oh, there it is. Ones are up, bats it to the side. SDY going to be able to pick up one more over towards lane side. Mantu can't stand there. It's too dangerous, my friend. 4v3, almost brought right back, but Monte winning the hell out of this trade game. Looks like Tabson, he's thinking about going for a little scrimmy, little pushy, but he fades that smoke perfectly. Gets the second over towards lane, and Woro, he's going to hit the ground as well. Big play from the big man in the middle of Big.
Here comes Mantu with a big test. Oh, if he gets run down by SMGs. Oh, it's Tech9's charging. He's hit the shot, knife out. Does get around the corner in time, and now he's still got a lot on his plate. Sticking around, but here comes Krasnow in the side.
Oh, hello.
Keeps himself afloat. Still lose one, though. Casualty onto Crimbo.
Crispy flicks going bloody everywhere. Both sides right now. Demka, what can he do with just a P250 and a Dream? Nice first shot.
So we'll see if they switch it up and try to put a little bit more focus on B or on mid and just sort of fake A ramp presence, right? Make it look like the same thing, but actually decide to put pressure on a different part of the map. And also, I mean, how Big is going to open the round, and Mantu in particular with the AWP. He was posted up mid a few times, didn't really see too much action. Saw that one time he got punished on A ramp.
Well, if Monte is counting that util, they'll know that there's none of these mollies, none of these nades to deal with. And at the minute mark, here's that maneuver, but it could all come crumbling down. And it is going to do just that. 2-for-1 trade. But do they walk into the 2 remaining players from Big still here?
Here's another question. Mantu, he had to hit that one. Keeps him afloat. Krasnow taking space into B, calling it clear. Crimbo, he's going to be responsible for the cross here, and he's got it there in time. Well aware it's his responsibility. He does manage to avoid the flash. This is the duel. Crimbo passes with flying colors as he's turned another flash and found another head. This is an equalizing round unless SDY can make the 1v3 a reality. Bomb timing good enough. He's been run out by Sin. Closing that gap. Orb to support. Smoke, though, will allow the elope. Oh, and now trying to play the headshot angle. Sin quick on that one. As Big Clan tie things up neat and tidy, Crimbo, I think, gets a firm pat on the back. Consider how that started. That Demka double on the ramp gave him that man advantage. And two walking up gap. This is ballsy. This is it. Ride or die on the AWP. Yeah, that's an immediate trade. SDY puts the AWP down. 35 and counting as Sin, close quarters, dropping that incendiary to delay the cross to sight. Molly headshot really limits his options. They have got a nade, so SDY, he's healthy enough to avoid the frag. Half health, pushing off the flash. Bro doesn't have the health here. Ooh, nearly transferred into the second as well. Bro just 19 points of health. Sin looking to clutch up with Crimbo's help. They might. It's only Waro. And holding this, Waro doesn't want to spam. Doesn't find the body, can't find him on the diffuser. Just like that, Big Clan take the round. Waro down and out. Big Clan take us 6th.
That's painful. That
yeah,
one.
Sin did a lot there. Process is dead. His head in the vice as Demka finds an opening for Monte.
At least he dropped his nades to Tabson.
Oh, and that's a nasty one for Mantu. Gets completely pwned.
And Monte, bit of patience, going a whole way this time. Big, changing up the pace and going for some aggressive maneuvers. The thing I want to touch on in that round is when Process died, like even though Tabson's right next to him, like that's perfect spacing, right? Just the angle that he peeks is too dangerous for Tabson to say, I want to swing this, I want to try to trade that, because you're probably never going to trade that.
A full team about to exec in.
He's mostly been playing safe as well, so we'll see if this aggressive position with Sin baiting instead is going to work out. Krasnal going up on wood just at the right moment, but it's all about the timing, and Crimbo's going to get in behind enemy lines. Danger position for Krasnal. He'll go forward, find the double opening, then bring it back to the 3-on-3. But do they have full sight control? Waro, or Tabson rather, the last here standing and delivering. Man's the king of the triples, and he's going to do it again. 9-6 at the half, and Big are going to be leading by 3.
Into delay with that smoke, well placed on gap. Demka poised and ready, smokes are up. Will they get the plant? Or is this just them puffing up their chest? You'd think they'd try and go for the full plant. This is very Big-esque, but here comes a flank already. Ooh. Woof! Demka double. Round done just like that. It comes real easy.
If Sin manages to get a bomb plant here some way, somehow, that'll be nice for the long run, but he won't be able to escape. Demka, he has woken up on the right side of the bed on the second half.
Trying to hit that, it feels like, or is this just to bait out counter util?
Oop. Sticky flash. They're off. Spam. Whoa. Very effective, bro. Long range still contributes.
He didn't even move the crosshair. Just sprayed straight through, got a little lucky. And, oh, is trying to do a little more, but that smoke fades, favoring Big right now. Sin going to be able to find 2 before hitting the floor.
Yeah, I think Sin has done enough to make this competitive. SDY, though, disrupts, catches the backpack of Mantu. Oh, tough one. He's got them both in his sights here, expecting the double peek. Re-aim, perfect from Crimbo, and he's going to go for the plant. No nade. Demka trying to save him. Or a 1v2 out of Crimbo. He's anticipating the wrong side. Gets info. One bullet will do it. For both of them, needs to aim for the head here. Crimbo, Demka peeks in and delivers. Keeps a cool head on his shoulders in a high-intensity moment. Crimbo, a lot to say about that one. Oh, Crimbo's a dead man, isn't he? Wait, am I looking at the wrong? Yeah,
he's above him.
He's above him, excuse me. Mini-map. Bait. Process, dead as well. This retake's taking shape, and now Sin has found himself the double. They know where Demka is, and there's no time for this. War is the closest he'd have to be defusing. Now he's missed his shot. He's running out of health, and they're running out of players. As this could be the equalizer. Crimbo secures it, and Big Clan direct straight to that B site, and a triple out of Sin to equalize.
Monte respectful. Not throwing too much back or fighting fire with fire. They are just going to hold on to some of that early util. As Warrow edges forward, misses the crucial flick he needed, and Process just like that tears him a new one. That should be the round.
Just as easy as that. Two real, I would argue simple approaches out of Big Clan, and they've both been converted with comfort.
Oof, he's hungry. He's going.
Chill your bean. Yeah, Processes. They just put the leash back on him.
The stick.
Yeah.
Bobby, the...
Do not peek bat. I'd like 5 weapons, please, guys. Thank you. Big God be happiness with that one. All smiles and a shake of the hand. Pat of the head.
He was employing you to do some util work for CS2, wasn't he, before?
Yeah, he wanted my lineups.
Like, oh, I like your flashes,
Talk about my lineups.
Make some videos.
They talk about my lineups. This round where Monte really must post it if they want a chance of taking Big Clan's pick away. Good start. Bro, forced to smoke, should be isolated by Process. That's his procedures working out for Big Clan, but it's SDY that kicks up a fuss. A double from the quad position. And up to Sin, looking for that spray transfer. Knows he's hiding in the smoke. 10 bullets left in the mag, and the flash doesn't catch him, but the frag does. SDY triple as Monte will post their, well, it's got to be their 5th on the CT side right now. Crimbo.
If they get it, Crimbo's in a decent position to succeed. Hasn't been seen, and now finds the timing, but needs to get the read on both these CTs. Krasnov made noise jumping around, and it was the perfect sound bait to draw the attention away from Demka on the flank. So there's that 11th you were talking about. Over towards the A ramp instead. Crimbo dropping a couple of bangers out of ladder. And there's no one at lane to be blinded, but Tabson going right wide and trying to deal with all these CT members. Monte holding, just shooting him like sitting ducks. Beautiful round. Beautiful cleanup. Crimbo couldn't do it in the 1v3, but now he's going to give it a second crack in the 1v5.
Yeah, good luck. Have fun here, Crimbo. Warren's got ya. Warren Krasnov beats him to it. Is that LMBT? It can't be. I refuse to believe it.
No, that's Demka.
That's Demka, okay.
I think.
Oh, that's going to feel good, especially for Kraz. Now look how comfortable those 3 come through, pushing for that 4th. So yeah, racks himself up a nice quad kill, and yep, most definitely Demka.
A lot of counter util from Monte here. They could actually delay the plan.
Yeah, and only 20 seconds on the clock as well.
Where are you supposed to plant? With that molly up and no smoke on the right-hand side. It should have been there. Sin will use it to take the first, but down goes the bomb, and surely the round to follow. 10. Mantu, helpless, knife out, trying to find a safe haven to plant. Surely they can push him on this one. No, he's got it down. He says play on. Not easy. Not easy at all. They've got a flank. That should seal the deal. Crimbo's being preoccupied, being kept busy. Both backs are turned. Where is the SDY flank? They're keeping him so busy. Now they consider it, and Crimbo takes one. Adjustment's good, and Monte tie us up. 13 each.
Yeah, I agree, brother.
That's what I was going to say.
Why are you peeking? Was that what he said? This way you can still win the game in regulation.
Tabson happily finding a bit of free real estate up towards lane here, trying to make the way around elbow. Sin going to be able to crack one head, second gone. Demka hitting the ground, and Warrow, the last line of defense, quickly joined by SDY, making his way through for 2 and slotting him with that M4, but still a shot for Big in this round.
Yeah, Warrow's going to hit this shot. He's been baited out. Nice work from Sin. Still, under scrutiny. Doesn't want to mess around with this. They want to find a frag, and that's the frag they were waiting for. Bro overextends. They know where they both are now. SDY, a scrap of health remaining. And Crimbo goes for the up and over. Careful now. Should be hard to let this one slip up. SDY with only 12 bullets left and 4 HP. Still, though, isolating Sin. Catches him in the perfect timing. Fakes him out. Crimbo, he's been looking frustrated, but this one to ascend Big Clan up to 14. SDY's gone round the world. Now heard. Crimbo knows. Crimbo swings, and Crimbo delivers. Big Clan, that was an important round. It was up for debate the whole old time. A 2 versus 3. But that frag does come through. Bro going to be punching his monitor after conceding that one. He's one of the few healthy members of that 3v2.
Yeah, Big, of course, going to be sighing some kind of relief here. after a big round to pull it quite back. You saw as well Crimbo on the previous one that they didn't win in that 2v3. Very, very frustrated on the player cams. So Big as well have so much util still. But it's 20 seconds again. They're going late.
Super late. It could just be an MP9 unless he gets spammed through. Bro, lucky to be alive, not for much longer. Down and out. That's Process as well. Finding the opener onto the B site. SDY watching now through his fingers as the 15th round could be going down. He's getting the bomb in, and just before the Flames take him, gets it done. And resigning themselves to that horrible sour taste in their mouth. We can't go for it. We have to save. And even a potential hunt on the way. Look at Godby. He's already given out high fives. He knows what this means.
Just crumbled for Monte from that point on. But
I was just watching Demka with that molly coming across. If he managed to drop it that second earlier, I don't think that plant goes down, and that could have completely changed the round.
That's the wall bang.
It feels like the story of this game for me is Monte had the two good starts to halves, but Big came up with some massive plays, you know, from that point on by their individuals. They won a couple of big clutches. Yeah. Players had a couple of big individual rounds. They got them out of a tough spot.
Yeah. Process. He's dead. Just like that. Still takes one with him.
Okay. Decent trade. Gives them a little bit of room to breathe here, but there's not much time to do the breathing. 30.
He's caught a timing, bro.
Okay.
He was walking up just as they left. He's really... Oh, he's hot on the heels. That's a gap. That's a frag. Is this the last round of play, Mag?
Certainly could be, unless the man on your screen is able to frag up from lane side. Molly locking him into the corner, but the timing of the flash is perfect. Mantu, the quiet achiever in this round. Tabson doing it loud. And it's Bro in a 1v4 to try and save the day on map number 1 of the series for Monte, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Those flashes from Mantu. You saw the elevator player was blind too, running in. Very effective take from Big, and it looks like their map pick has been rewarded. Again, Big Clan. Solid in the head-to-head against Monte. This time here at EPL, they take the first of the series. We are going to go and take a short break. When we do come back, we'll be talking all about that map and what's to come. Do stay tuned as EPL continues after this. No info. They're hearing lots of dark steps. The CTs are forced to rotate through.
Oh, and it's perfectly worked out. That A side is now opened up, and Demka starting to read that now coming back, but is it in time? Taps him with a beautiful headshot straight to the first. SDY, rotation in, successfully decapitates Mantu, but the bomb is planted, and the fight's still going on the other side of the map, but it's all focused here on A, and SDY just biding his time, desperately waiting for his teammates to get back over here, but the time is ticking on, and Big are creeping closer and closer to this pistol win. Taps him with another pickup, but here comes that retake attempt, all through the camera, back into the site, and just Sin left alone. Can he win it? Just one more left, and the time is certainly ticking. 10 seconds. 10 health rather, and Sin turns back for the headshot. What a pull-off for Big. Defense is now shifting over, but that XM is not going to be too helpful from that kind of range. You're really hoping this Deagle from the back of the cake from Demka can step up with a kill at least here. And SDY's actually managed to get close. So this auto shotgun can start to be devastating. A third kill may be offered up to it, and finally SDY is gone. But it's Demka, 1 HP, has now got his teammate of Bro coming through connector, but Crimbo is taking heads and should be confirming this round now for Big, putting him in a much more comfortable position. Just Krasnell, the lone pole coming back in, and it will be closed out by his fellow countryman. Big up 2-0. He's over towards the canal, playing in the water, and Monte feel a little starved for information. So they're going for a play outside of B. Pushing aggressively, gathering the info far back and taking fights. Krasnell will win his, but sticks around a little bit too long and goes down. But Bro is still here, and with a kill, that's the bomb dropped. He might even get a second here, but Tapton overwhelms him. And it's starting to fall apart here, but
Mac 10.
There's a chance to try and recover. Here's the Mac 10 for SDY, the biggest moment of the round.
Yeah, and it's a good first, finishing off the job, but unable to find Process. He was the healthy one.
If he had an auto shotgun there, he gets a second up.
Bet your house on it. Waro, he's up for the clutch. He's advancing, he's rushing in. Tabson, equipped with the AWP, unflustered.
He learned from the best.
Process.
Stick.
That's one down. Krasnell holds, and it's still looking good. But
he's
been overlooked. He should have them both. Demka now in retreat. Off kilter. Overlooking the corner, Crimbo, he could take him, but Krasnal will activate. Nice for the double. Up to Monte in the clutch, they'll have heard this. Krasnal relaying that information. Knife out to A.
Oh, this
has util. Demka from main. Does he smoke it off or just plant inside? He's going to opt for the former.
Smoke coming in just to get up on top of the fountain, but this is a chance to see what Mantu's individual skill is all about. The clutch, the 1v2. He's got the sound cue and all the help, realizing that this is the focus point towards A main and fountain. He's just going to drop back into camera. Feels comfortable posting the sniper up. Should be able to get at least one, but the double peek together makes it impossible for Mantu to win that one.
3-2-1 goal,
okay,
right? It's just sort of like, it's not actual seconds, but
yeah, okay. You
can't just say swing now, then the guy is, you know, it's like, oh, where do I aim? You know, you need to give it a bit of a heads up.
So kind of like a ready, swing.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, yeah. Anyway, Wallrow. Teammates anti-flash. Demka could be set up for a multi-kill here, but Big, they know that util. Demka knows better. Double spray. That's why your anti-flash is dead now, unless Wallrow can bail him out. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, just like that. The A defense, spotless. Wallrow and Demka against the world.
Demka, he comes back and he just somehow gets 3 out of it. But this is Wallrow. Nice, easy 1v1s coming his way in the end.
Teamwork. That was some Counter-Strike from Monte. Yeah, it's funny considering it's, you know, often the less frequent sight. I think Monte's nades imply they had the same conversation, Dinko.
Yeah, the good old double call, just go back where the setup was. You're not going to do it 2 times in a row.
Well, Demka's going to do it again. A double make it 3 from Demka, and they are not getting past. They are not getting through the door. A is closed, and the bomb is at his feet. Mantu and Crimbo.
They shouldn't be super keen to chase. I mean, they need to keep an eye out for their own economy.
Yeah.
Well, Crimbo taken out.
Mantu, if he wants
the
an
read.
AK, he has to hold on, and down he goes.
But the really good play there from Demka was his utility.
Like a Kevlar shield, perhaps, but...
Oh, Crimbo loses that battle against Krasnal, who then drops further back into the B site. Strong defense here, and it's not breaking apart. Bro, at the door of dark, has stopped them from moving any forward, and here is Mantu on the double. They've offered themselves up, and suddenly a chance again for Big. 35 seconds, Tabson just wishes that Krasnal did a little bit more squats at the gym. His ass would have poked around the corner just a little bit more, and Krasnal is covered off, gets a second pick on Mantu, and Tabson is now into the clutch. A winnable one for the German in-game leader.
Let's see what he's got. As Krasnal, first victim, did pay a heavy price, opts for the AWP for the final. Tabson's already closed 1 round with the AWP, scoped up now. Power position for him. Can hold both sides of that statue position. It's Demka down. Tabson closes the round. Big, up to 7.
He's got his AWP post up here too. It looked like he's going to play in that phase, but Tabson is going through the smoke. The solid pillar pro is spotted, but there's just too many targets for Tabson to select, and he gets overrun, overwhelmed. And now Mantu must start to pull that back, but Wallrow quick on the shot from the temple.
Yeah, both AWPs now seen in the feed. Mantu missed his opportunity.
I'm surprised like, how does Mantu not get... I mean, he started moving and stuff, but that was the one position he was holding. It looked like he had Wallrow dead to rights.
Wallrow is fast flanking the B main guys as well. Here comes the test, SDY. Wow, where did their health just go, bro? With a triple spray on the AK, just as they committed. Crimbo looking to claw something back, but it's all for naught. Nice recovery from Monte, and we'll see that one from Bro's perspective if we're lucky, but...
Made it such an easy hold for Monte. They knew exactly what was coming.
Crimbo knows all his smokes. He's been tasked with throwing 2. Thrown out 1 already.
Getting all the kills and all the utility. Now Sin charges his way forward. It's going to be Krasnal with that first kill of the round, and Bro from the back of the platform. Glizzy is his position. And it's all starting to crumble here for Big. A strong start to this half, but a strong finish from Monte. 8-7, as close as you can get it at the turn of the first. We're on auto shotgun watch here in the start of the second half.
For Yanko's sanity, let's hope not.
Different kind of watch for me.
Yes, indeed.
Well, a great start for Wallrow. Clean to the head of Sin.
Yeah, now you got Mantu. Up against the world and the ropes. SDY puts him in the bin.
Nice shot from Tapson, just kind of appeared out of nowhere for Waro to try and deal with. And now there's a chance for Big to get back into it if Tapson can find a follow-up here. What a shot from Tapson. Great flick down to Bro. And now, well, there is a chance for Demka to get this flank. He's coming around the back of A-Man, and Crimbo, he thought he had the opportunity, he thought he had the up, but he still does. They're distracted, and he turns back with the dual Berettas, but couldn't quite stomach the second kill. And Process, who has been so ever quiet throughout this second map of play, he has to pull off the 1v2, and that time it is ticking beyond his control. No kit on his back, and they're not giving him the shots, not giving him the chances, and SDY just needs to hide away. This one is locked up. It will be tied up as Monte take the first of the second half.
Yeah, happy with that one for sure. SDY triple.
For Big, especially now losing the pistol round to close this one out. Unless they get the reset right here.
Yeah, right here. Right now, Sin has opened up the account. Good one on the 5-7. Tamsin investigating B main, and that's a lucky escape, bro. 7 HP. That's timing is great.
He's just going to keep moving forward. Keep trying to get in behind. He just has to hope his teammates can delay.
More damage, more damage.
A good shot that offers up a chance to this MP9, but they're all coming in together in Process. He goes ahead, gets a double kill out, and now here comes Crimbo. Perfect closer, and celebrations from God B, because that's a big round. Oh, Process under pressure right away. It was a team kill in the midst of that. Process is overrun, and now Sin has to try and help his teammates, but Demka, he continues to go onto the side, and that tower, it will fall. The foundation's ripped away as Mantu and Crimbo at least doing something here for Big, but the Tech-9s and the Deagle, they can be really potent once they're into the bomb site here, and that plant is starting to come in. Bro's got an AK now as well. They've both upgraded into rifles. And this is a push forward for SDY that'll come out on top of Crimbo, and just Sin, back of the SMG. He is overrun, overwhelmed. And I love that Demka was still pushing forward. Even though the smoke is up and dark, he's getting chased in from behind towards B main, but Demka able to keep going.
Right, yeah, it started with that team kill.
But I'm not really sure what that was from Process. I mean, that was a bad timing to peek. That was a late peek. He had all his nades, could have just blocked that. If you're unsure, you know, it feels like I'm fine with that as long as they're actively like working towards him being the caller.
Bloody
like going back to it.
Much better now.
Yeah,
all he needed was the 5-7.
Very nicely.
Finally taken out though. SDY summons some spirit with the AK. A second kill comes in, and Sin, good swing. 5-7 to a headshot. The advantage sides are big on the weaker guns, but that player count is now evened out again thanks to Waro 2K in mid. Under a minute left as Sin turns. And Bro's head is caught looking the wrong way. So just Waro, who has been a little quiet today. This would be a massive clutch to pick up in the final 45 seconds. He'll begin his walk out of spawn and bring that bomb towards A. Could still have the option to go back towards B if he wants to through dark, but he's now crossing over, and a big shot. Mantu caught away, and Waro now into a 1v1. Does he make the right play? Sin has got the right read for the time being towards the A side of things.
Was an advantage for Big until Waro happened. Double kill and a 10th in the bag. Monte, they are looking tenacious here. They want to take us to a third map. We'll see that it started so strong for Process. Sin's 5-7 equally effective, and ooh, Counter-Strike. It can feel so good and it can feel so frustrating.
Yeah, very awkward indeed, but he stays up, he stays alive, and now with the smoke set up, a bit of a one-way to the side of that, so there's Krasnal trying to push a little too far forward towards Bricks. Crimbo's able to catch him, and now will be Big with the advantage into the retake attempt. Mantu forced off the top of that boost by the flash. Smoke will fade away, and Monte and a decent post plant here.
Here's where you would need to do a 3-2-1 peek, Alex. You just need to hit the correct timing for it.
Yeah, but it's still tough, especially no kit. They have to get on that bomb site now, or otherwise it's going to be a lay down your arms. 5 of them just about considering it. Off the flash they go. Bro, first headshot found. More committing into the site. It's too good for the setup. The post plant is theirs. The round is Monte, 12. Big still yet to get the second round going. 13 looking imminent.
That's all right.
Oh, this is what the mid part of the map looks like. Here we go.
Have to avoid this AWP, which
yeah, well,
is now Only the one, and A side's open. They're quick though. They're quick though, Dinko.
Oh, they got AK as well. Tapped him through the fire. Straight away to the headshot. Couldn't get the second. And so with that, I think the chances of Big do fizzle out. But here come the final waves of attempts back into this. 257s now running into Demka. And AK passed its way through a couple of hands, but eventually will fall.
Your attitude, your approach, he's going to get caught here.
Oh, no, not enough information being taken on those jiggles out, and so they're just right up on top of him. It's Mantu not ready for how much space they've lost. Gaps perhaps in communication. Mantu B-hopping back into a rifle. Somehow Big are actually still in the better spot though, because they hit the bomb towards A connector, and the last two players in Monte coming through A main. So somehow in all of those awkward fights, Big still in the better spot. 30 seconds. You really needed to get that bomb on that re-smoke, it felt like. Now as it starts to fade away, it just opens up the chances a lot more to shut them down. But Tapson's gone and hit the deck. The bomb has been recovered, and now Monte have got themselves into a 2v2 into a post plant.
This is really uncomfortable. Process looks away as Bro is doing everything for Monte. It will fall to Demka to close. Headshot spotted and headshot delivered. Demka, another impact round from him.
And you still are unable to close it. That's got to feel so rough.
So you double smoked it. You had it control of it up until now. 20 seconds left.
But I mean, also Creamboy is in like CT spawn watching that flank from beach. Like, you don't need to.
Boatloads? Let's find out. As this is their first attempt, and it's straight into Sin. Demka, oh my gosh, yeah, if Crimbo's not careful, he's going to be committed to this angle. Sin is single-handedly defending middle.
Crimbo,
this is
been tagged as well. It's really brave to stay in the smoke, and Demka, oh, he's going to check it, he's going to spam it, and Crimbo is going to fall. Oh, he was just standing in that spot, really hoping that the risk would pay off, but it doesn't. It goes the other way, and Demka does his due diligence and sprays through the smoke, and Crimbo is taken out of the round. The work is done from Sin, and the leg's now spotted of SDY, who still wins that fight against Process.
Could be a real nasty round here if you lose this one. After all of that hard work from Sin.
It's going to be an empty A site they walk into again here. And Big's retakes have not really got going at all here, so they'd have to hope that they can break them apart before it comes down to that. And Bro is caught cutting off that rotation, and they're a little bit faster about getting in position now. They haven't let Monte plant and then get into these comfortable post-plant positions. They're charging back in on this retake attempt, and that is what it is. Sin comes around the backside. Great round from him so far. Looks like it's going to be enough to close it, unless SDY somehow gets them to line up. And good peek that from Big to secure an extra lifeline on this map. Nightmarish holds towards Dark. Hasn't been able to block them too well with his util, but this time looks a little better. Some help coming in. That's not Molly. That definitely helps. God. And actually forces them into Crimbo. As he comes around the back, the aggressive maneuver from Crimbo reaps him another 2. And that's a nightmare round for Monte. That's when you just crumple up and throw in the bin.
Oof. Yeah, a couple of unforced errors for both squads.
Can't remember the last game where I've seen both hoppers do so little. Like
across the series.
So little presence, so little impact, so little anything. Been playing a good game, so let's see what he has in store for us on this hold. Support from Sin, they have 2 mollies. Smoke, use something!
Oh, well, Crimbo's locked out. He can't do anything right now apart from trying to assist Sin with the flashes, and it's working out really well. Sin gets a double from the back of the cake, and now Crimbo can leave that wall and peek out from the top of the bricks, and he'll take himself the kill that closes the round. Fantastic hold from Big, in particular Sin again, who's had some really nice rounds over the last few. They're now 2 away from overtime. It's about to be a pop from Monte into this B side. They've got no control elsewhere, so it has to be quite committed in towards this side of the map. And Mantu doesn't get the peak on the first kill, and it's now going to be Tapson and Process having to step up, and Process overrun. Crastal in with a double, and they've got the B site. Monte with a simple call, and it might be the one that gets them the win here.
Nade looks good for some damage onto SDY. One-shot headshot potential for this comeback. Retake from Sin. He's been great. Crimbo as well. 2 of the high flyers from Big just to try and force overtime. And now with Crimbo gone, it looks like they've done enough. This is Krasnal 4 on for the ace. He's got his team the round they needed off the back of the timeouts. LMDT, surely he's got to be happy with this one. There's no time in this one. No time at all, Sin. He has to find the headshot. Krasnal ace to secure it. And we're off, going the distance. We will need that third map, Ancient required. Big and Monte, this story continues in 30 rounds. A long, arduous task to take it there, but Monte, they keep their head above water in their opening game. Nice and warm. And looking like A main is going to be, well, a bit of an early problem for Tabson. Never mind, he's handled it well, and the rest from the split have fallen to the hands of Monte. As easy as that to get Big Clan off to the races here. A couple of clicks from SDY would be nice, and can't quite find the header process. God be loving it. They can certainly get the exec out, or are they just going to contact in?
Still nice positions. That drop-off is awkward. Mantu's going to have to watch Donut now, and he's on a bit of an island, swinging out with a clean shot. Warwick kills his teammates. That won't help the money or the score either. Process picked. Mantu backing up. This is fine. There's a 4v3. Make it 2. Tabson throws himself into the site, and now he's got an AK. He can win the round. They line up, and they knock down as Big find a third.
Damn. Yeah, they could have the round as well if Crimbo's not careful. Wants to try and hold on to his position, hold on to the back of the cube. Ooh, Mantu adjusts. It could have been at the end of the round. Instead, he gets 2 down. The rest committing in. Lots of damage dealt to SDY there, and yeah, he's next to fall. So this one petering out into nothingness despite Krasnal catching that free fire. Yeah, one more for Process. Quad kill total, Big still. Calling for the cross. Here we go. Tested. Sim burning. Still stands and delivers. He will be traded out by Bro. But Crimbo, surely going to be overlooked on this one. Rotation going to come through to hold the ramp side. Tabson worried about red gap. But here comes Crimbo. Perfect headshot. Executes Bro.
Now what do you do? Re-smoke down, 35 seconds. They try and take mid-position, but that's when the orb rears its head, and Monte have been locked out of both avenues of attack. They try and jump it, and they will make it across. Mantu doesn't need to reface here. He can just hold out as his team come in for the backstab. 1-for-1 will do with 20 seconds on the clock, and Warrow, he may be on the board, but still 0-4.
When you hear a random high-pitched like sound in your ears,
tinnitus?
Well, no, but like when you hear it, and apparently it's when you're losing like.
Why? Okay, now that's insanity. Break it down. So, ringing in your ears.
Yeah, so I was saying like apparently, you know, that means that you're losing a frequency. You like no longer will be able to hear a frequency every time you get that little.
How many frequencies are there?
I don't know. I've lost a few.
Yeah, I'm running out at this point. Death and maybe blind.
Nothing. From one and another, they've kicked open the door. Brute force has led to a plant. And maybe a round. Oh, it's a round for sure. Look at him. Oh, stagnate onto Krasnal worked. That's nuts.
Warrior's going to clear this.
Lost his timing. Now he's going to get cleared.
Yeah, as the smoke fades. Is that donut smoke? Crimbo, you geek. Flashes him up. Oh, it's so good. Absolutely beautiful. Will SDY present anything clutchy? There's plenty of kits to go around, but SDY, he's got time on his side. A missed orb shot. What was that? Mantu's let it go. They know where Crimbo is. He swings through. He's won the round. SDY clutching up for the boys. And if that's what it takes. If that's what it takes to win a round, I mean, gosh, Big.
There's a molly in CT spawn still, so.
Yeah, Tabson's got a lot on his plate, and even more so now. A good shot out of Warrow, but he's going to overlook Crimbo. They're in B. Well, they were. Ooh. Tabson just escorts 2 off of the premises and might even run down this planter, knocking his boots off, and wallbanged for good measure. SDY charging in and covered by Crimbo. Wow, between the 2 of them, that's 5. Yep. Tabson and Crimbo getting the job done and immediately returning Big.
He's pulled back. There's only 2 at B now for Big. Smoke trying to be blocked by Crimbo. We've seen Big spam kills through these smokes already, and with that gap created by Crimbo, he can play on the edge.
Yeah, but his teammate's in cave, so maybe he can find a different angle. Sin! That's great work for the first, but down goes Crimbo. Demka double. This is looking good for a plan as Tabson's made a meal out of his
How's he alive?
I don't understand.
He's dead now. Of course. 2 on 3, 20 seconds.
Look at their health. Oh God, they're so low. 5 HP. 2v2. They're going to win it. It's up against an orb. If only he knew. If only he knew.
Classic.
Unless that nade. Oh no, this is so unfortunate, Monte.
Crimbo play early, did Tapson just go, I'm flashing, and Crimbo swing? You know, did he call that he needs to turn? Where's the flash popping? All these problems. They were lining that flash up from earlier, but that was earlier. This is a different situation. Crimbo has a gap. He's made his gap. He's playing off Sin in the cave, and Tapson pops him as soon as he comes through. Look at the frustration. He did not want that flash.
Crimbo is writing out hieroglyphs during the game. You know, that's why he's so sick on Anubis.
If you communicate
that was great banter from Dinko.
Some of his best work. 5-7 can do well up close.
Not when you're blind, though. Not when you're... Well, Tapson, long range has found himself enough. That was one of the rifles that they brought into the fray. He goes down after the 2. Monte still poised with that AWP, a FAMAS and a pistol alongside for the ride.
Smokes. Good luck. Get him past the orb. Smoke will come down for Crimbo. Can he hide in the corner? They spam him as it blooms. Peaks a little too soon. And now they know that Krasnal is locked in at the plat. He's also got the bomb. So while Waro checks the flank, gives himself some time, Krasnal has to get out of this position. There's one flash on Waro. Does he want to use it?
Just hiding in plain sight. They don't know. They don't know. Now he reveals himself for the finish. And he got Monte with the double dink. Krasnal, a huge round from him. That was a quad kill again. So you're saying you don't want to do that cave molly unless you have the best spawn?
It certainly helps. You know, if you're fighting the best T spawn and you're like third CT spawn, you're gonna get rushed. But you can throw the molly and back off. He's trying to play Jag. He wants to play in the room. This is certainly not one yet from positions. No blocking utility. Mantu's on glass. They can throw a smoke into B, and if you get a bomb plant here, big, they're the ones in trouble. That's huge, though. Bomb dropped through smoke, and they had no kit in this round. Big needed that frag, and Crimbo's going to play off sound. He has a 1v1 right now. They don't know that. He's going to make a play anyway. That flash was called for, and that round falls apart for Monte.
Furrowed brows, Big Clan trying to put to work. This is an important win, I will reiterate. Though there may be multiple lower brackets, with the uncertainty that the desk have discussed, you know, around surrounding all the teams that are not Ents, you really have a bit of a black box for some of the names in this group. Huge leg up for you. And talking of legs up, Waro, it's been boosted up.
And unlike some of the previous round, okay, they're running up.
Yeah, they're just charging. They're just charging. Oh my goodness, and Bro's going to get away with one. Fully flashed on the Deeg. Sin, flashed in. Can't connect onto Demka, cowering in the cubby. Don't have the bullets for this. Sin needs to fall off. He lost his life, and now the spam has saved them. A double out of Tapson's M4. Waro in the clutch.
Oh, they keep blocking these smokes as well. I don't know if that was the case there for Big, but whenever they're on long and they see a smoke coming, we see players jumping for it.
You cannot leave. You're committed to middle. And he's opted to go fully round the world. Okay, this is cool. Especially, though, if Crimbo lives.
Oh, no, he's dead in spawn. Oh, he turned around. Waro was running back from mid to reset. Bro does find that B space, though. And bomb getting planted. One lurker left in middle. He needs this kill. Sundae calling for support. Process is coming from bottom mid at the same time. They are so focused on this kill right now. If he can take one, that'd be amazing. But Big will ice him out. And a 4v3 post-plant ensues.
This is going to get very messy. Monte will flash him. Pushing in, spotted one, but Krasnal strong for the first. Tapson trades, 2 on 3, time sensitive. We need to see a defuse. The spray's only one. It's still on to Demka. He's got the position, and he's going to have the round as well. No way for Big Clan to win this one. Nice. Takes it all, and Monte will secure at least a 5th.
Last round of the half here, and Monte, this would be the cherry on top if they could find it.
Very aggressive from Mantu. He's rewarded for his aggressions. Process.
Oh,
I didn't see him. He was flashed. They were all flashed. Everyone's flashed. And that's the frags. Just like that, an easy shutdown for the 10. Clean as you like. 10-5. Big Clan there in pole position to start the day off with a W. 6 rounds separating them from success. Join us after the break. space taken off of that flash. Red occupied process. Does he want to go any further? SDY wants to ask some questions of him, and he doesn't have armor. Probably best not to take that fight. They're swarming into the B side now, and uncomfortable duels against the dual Berettas and USPs at range. Bro does stabilize the aim, but it's Crimbo and Process as a flurry of frags comes through, leaving only one. Demka alone. It would be hard to let this one go, and Crimbo, he secures it. Nearly a team ace there. Just a double from Crimbo to close.
That was on the edge, wasn't it, right? With the skirmish up in red to a boomich, you could even call it, was known to do that a bit, and Big are just going to run it into A.
Demka overlooks, does get his frag, and Tabson still holding W into the site. A missed shot from Warrow. Won't get many more opportunities like that one.
Probably fake flash for the bomb, but he threw it backwards. 4 on 3, and the smokes are a problem. Monte would throw one of theirs in.
Donut. Oh, what? Tabson was staring at him. SDY still gets it. This can't go wrong.
Famous last words.
This game, anything can go wrong. Look at Gob.
No. Yeah, that's appropriate.
It can't
keep that there.
It can't. I'm just gonna get Gottlieb's thoughts. It's not. It's fine. It's not gonna go wrong. Sin's good. Oh, Mantu, yeah, I like him.
Mantu,
I like
you
Mantu.
beauty.
I love you, Mantu. And well, Warrow's got 1 HP, so I'm not worried. Yeah, okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. 12 in the bag. Right?
So he's smoking that prep pack right now. Like he's. Hey! And Gob knows the implications of that one as well. Getting rid of the force by mean Monte have 1 rifle round separating themselves. It will be a long battle back. Kraz now doesn't know, but he's a dead man, not even considering Tabson's timing through the cave.
Just like that. The mid lurk successful as well. SDY can't rotate. And yeah, Demka pays a heavy price for that one. So yeah, they're Gucci, they're Prada, their luxury brand name.
So, explain this. Someone.
Explain what?
Why is he shoulder peeking cave?
Like,
Yeah, their Ancient's pretty solid.
Even the third player was coming over. I don't know.
They beat Just that was in Paris. That was a different team. Furia.
Apex twice. Cloud9 11 rounds against them.
The mark. So 2 showing face A from Big.
There you go, Kraz now.
He's got the info. Can he win the fight? AKV Famite. Well, flash back in, and the flash comes after the peak.
God wants a clean close. Doesn't want him falling foul to this force.
Bro needs a kill right now, or this is going to be done. He's playing close ramp. No better place for the shotgun right now. The AWP is coming up, and it does turn for a trade. Tabson is there, supporting Mantu through the long smoke, shooting. Sin hears that shot fire. He can't follow up, but his team certainly will. And that might just be the map locked in for Big. 1 more round, and Monte's money hits the deck.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. Clum resigning themselves to the fact that they just haven't really brought their A game today.
I mean, I don't want to be unreasonably harsh. Like, it could just be a really off day for Monte. You know, that the players are just in the clouds.
Yeah, this is going to be a bomb plant if they're not careful. Smokes are fading because he processes second-guessing himself. Doesn't want to be spammed. Yeah. Wow, Demka goes for it, nails it. Still, though, the round hangs in the balance of this next engagement. Sin's got 2 on his plate, baits the shots, knows they're close. Still has confirmation of 1, doesn't know about the other. This is crazy. The bait, the switch, around the world. Krasnal trying everything he can to keep Monte in it to win it. 16 in the bag. There you go, Big Clan. Keep themselves in the upper bracket. Now up against Heroic for a spot in those playoffs. That is a big win to post, and good vibe tribe for Big Clan. Quite the opposite for Monte.
Monte aside, Jack, how are you feeling about Big right now? Back with a full roster on land, some ferocious rounds coming out from Crimbo and Tabson in this series.
I think the most important thing is they got the win. It's looked also not great at times, right? A little bit disjointed. The players sometimes looking a little bit lost, the new guys, but I think that's to be expected at this point in time. So the fact that they looked much better on Ancient when you came in, Hugo, than they did on the first two maps, but they did look really good on Ancient, and Creamboy and Tabson were stepping up immensely. Monte not up to the level we saw in some of the previous games from him, so I think it can... there's something there, but still work to be done for the big clan.